Welcome to the House of the Dragon Hub, where we discuss everything relating to the House of the Dragon TV series. Thank you once again for clicking this video, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Hi guys, and welcome to another epic edition of the House of the Dragon TV series. This is an episode of battles. Just 3 episodes already, and we've seen contenders in the House of the Dragon. A battle between invaders and a rich house. On the other hand, this episode has been occupied with marriage proposals, male privileges, bloodshed, and dragon breathing fire. Now let's get into this. I think this episode gave us a huge time jump. In this episode, we see that Alicent Hightower has already given a son to King Viserys. Another glorious moment. A round of applause for Alicent Hightower. When we watch the latter parts of House of the Dragon episode 2, we see Lord Corlys convincing Prince Daemon to join allies with him and his house. Lord Corlys is losing his fleet of ships, and as King Viserys doesn't show so much concern, he runs to Prince Daemon. Prince Daemon is a man who stepped up to help House Valerian. Let's give another round of applause to Prince Daemon. A battle between House Valerian and the Crab Feeder, but Prince Daemon won this for them. Prince Daemon picked up a strategy with the son of the snake, Sir Leno, and used Prince Daemon as a bait to draw the attention of the Crab Feeder and the people. Episode 3 of the House of the Dragon has brought great action and great massacre, where we saw Prince Daemon killing people with a sword. And we saw that the Crab Feeder and the people were playing tricky games with House Valerian. They kept running into their caves, and at this moment Prince Daemon said, no, I need to pick up a strategy. He was there and surrounded to the Crab Feeder, thinking that this is a moment for them to hunt or kill Prince Daemon. But unfortunately for them, Prince Daemon and Sir Leno had already picked up a strategy which they used, and they used Prince Daemon as a bait in getting all these people out of the case, burning them into ashes and slaying them like some piece of meat. A feast of joy and a great moment for King Viserys. Alicent Hightower has given him a son. We don't know whether this is going to be the new heir to the throne. However, it doesn't matter at the moment. King Viserys looks so happy in this episode and is welcoming another baby. I think Alicent Hightower must be really proud of herself. Not just her, but the father, Otto Hightower, will also be. This is a very conniving man, and we would expect that he will be doing some sort of tricky things in the House of the Dragon episodes. The episode moves on, where we see that King Viserys is trying to marry Rhaenyra to Jason Lannister. I think the pride and ego of Jason Lannister pushed Rhaenyra off, and she thinks the father is trying to be more commanding rather than being there for her as a father, not as a king. Rhaenyra drives off, and I think she is fuming because what the father or the king is doing to her is not what she's expecting. Sir Criston chases after her, and I think there is something that we need to talk about, whether there is a blossoming love between Sir Criston and Princess Rhaenyra. Sir Criston saves Rhaenyra from this wild bear, and they end up leaving that place back to the camp. All eyes are gazed on Princess Rhaenyra when she arrives at the camp, and everybody's sort of wondering how she was able to kill this. A worried King Viserys, so concerned about her daughter not getting a suitable companion. I think it wasn't just about that, but the fact that he has believed it and he is looking for her daughter to prove better. Some of the laws come to suggest a few things to King Viserys regarding a suitable match for Rhaenyra, but I think all suggestion was futile. I think what came in was a suggestion that Rhaenyra could possibly be matched to Sir Leno, the man who helped Prince Daemon win the battle. As the show goes on, Otto Hightower, that cunning man, once again comes to convince the daughter to talk to King Viserys. I think Otto might have suggested to King Viserys to put together his son and her daughter. I don't know whether that's an abomination or that is not what it should be. King Viserys didn't buy that, but later goes to her daughter to tell her you need to make sure that the king buys into our idea. I think Otto Hightower has a plan, and we are yet to see it in the coming episodes of House of the Dragon. Later on, Alicent Hightower goes to her husband, tries to talk to him to understand what is really bothering King Viserys. King Viserys opens up, but I think she has less to say about such a decision. However, she gives a great advice to King Viserys, and King Viserys was able to pass it on to Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra, being a rebellious and a stubborn kid, wasn't really paying much attention to what the father was saying. But I think when we look at the episode very well, she got the picture that the father was trying to take to her. I think there are so many things that was left out in this episode. It seems like a very lengthy one, but more of it was about the battle between the Crab Feeder and House Valyrian, where Prince Daemon became the hero in defeating the Crab Feeder, kind courtesy of Ser Leno, the son of the sea snake and the supposed man to marry Princess Rhaenyra. This is an episode of battles, an episode of marriage proposals where we've seen bloodshed, blood cutting out of animals for a great feast and embracing Aegon into the family. This episode really showed us that King Viserys is not what we really think he is, but there is more to come, and we are seeing a great character coming out from Lord Otto Hightower and Alicent Tower. Well, we don't call her Alicent anymore, but Queen Alicent. I think we have so much more to share with you, and we developed a theory about Lord Otto Hightower, King Alicent, King Viserys, Prince Daemon, and Princess Rhaenyra. Well, you should expect that. Princess Rhaenyra's love is about to explode, and we are looking for who it might be. Is it going to be Sir Criston or Jason Lannister? As mentioned to you, don't miss out on our next video. Please make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell.